Did you know that just 5 minutes each morning could determine your entire weight loss journey? 90% of people trying to lose weight miss the best fat burning window of the day. Right when they wake up, if you often feel tired, sluggish, or stuck in your weight, maybe it's because your mornings aren't starting the right way. Hi there. If you're looking for a way to lose weight without pressure, without starving yourself, and without sweating buckets at the gym, then this video is for you. I know the feeling of waking up, looking in the mirror, and quietly hoping that maybe today you'll weigh a little less. I've tried it all. Detox plans, low-carb diets, intense cardio, but everything felt too extreme. And then I discovered something that changed everything. 5 small morning habits. Simple, gentle, consistent, and powerful. Today, I want to share them with you, like a close friend would, not just to help you burn fat, but to help you feel lighter, stronger, and more confident each day. Habit number 1, drink water. Right after waking up, don't scroll your phone. Don't sit in bed, zoning out for an hour. The very first thing you should do every morning is drink a full glass of water. Not coffee, not boxed fruit juice, just plain warm water. Or with a few slices of lemon if you enjoy a fresh, zesty flavor. Why is this so important? When you sleep, your body goes 7 to 8 hours without any hydration. This slows down your metabolism, and you wake up in a state of inner drought. Drinking water first thing in the morning helps. Wake up your internal organs, stimulate digestion, jumpstart fat burning, reduce fake hunger cravings early in the day. Personally, I keep a bottle of water on my bedside table. As soon as I open my eyes, before I even start thinking, I take a big sip. Simple, easy, and it's become the perfect push to start my day in the right direction. Try it tomorrow. Don't wait. Drink water before you touch your phone, and you'll see something magical happen. A quick tip: if you want to boost the fat-burning effect, you can add 2 slices of fresh lemon, 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, or a pinch of crushed fresh ginger. This combo helps activate the liver, clean out your gut, and set the stage for better energy conversion all morning long. Another perspective. One time, I came across a quote that made me pause and reflect. If you can't take care of yourself with just a glass of water in the morning, what message are you sending your body? This habit isn't just about weight loss. It's a message of care that you send to yourself. I see you. I care for you. I want you to be well. And often, self-love is where real transformation begins. You're still here, and that tells me something. You genuinely want to change. So don't be too hard on yourself. Don't expect instant results. Just start. 1 habit at a time. 1 glass of water every morning, and watch the magic unfold. Slowly but surely. Habit number 2. Gentle movement to wake up your metabolism. You don't need to jump into cardio. You don't need to sweat under gym lights. What you need is movement, even just a few minutes. After completing the first step, drinking water, I usually step out of bed, roll my shoulders, stretch my neck, and walk slowly around the room. There's no strict routine. I just allow my body to fully wake up, not just mentally, but physically, in every joint and muscle fiber. Why does this matter? Because when you move gently in the morning, you're flipping on your body's energy-burning switch. Studies show that light movement early in the day activates the nervous system, improves blood circulation, and most importantly, initiates fat burning sooner than usual. Here are a few simple moves you can do right at home. Rotate your wrists and ankles 10 times, clockwise and counterclockwise. Roll your shoulders in slow circles 5 times while taking deep breaths. Do 10 slow squats. No rush, just steady. Walk in place for 1 to 2 minutes while listening to calm music. You don't have to do them all. Just pick 2 or 3. Repeat for 3 to 5 minutes. And most importantly, make it a part of your morning. Not perfect, just consistent. A little story: I used to think if I don't have a full hour to work out, It's not worth it. But that mindset kept me stuck for years. The truth is, 5 minutes of movement is still better than nothing. I remember one morning, I stood next to the stove while boiling water and did a 1-minute plank. No one saw it, no pressure, but I felt like I was doing something for myself. And that created a small spark of joy and energy that stayed with me all day. Bonus: pairing movement with hydration. If you've already had your first glass of water, grab another small cup and sip it slowly while you move. This helps to hydrate your cells during physical activity, prevent dry mouth or sudden light, help you connect more deeply with your body's rhythm in the morning. A mindset shift for fat burning. You don't need to do more. You just need to do it consistently. Think of it like brushing your teeth. You don't need to scrub hard every time. You just need to show up daily. Morning movement is exactly the same. When repeated regularly, your body learns to convert energy more efficiently and store less fat. That's how natural fat burning happens. Want to take it further? Try this. If you have more time, Surya Namaskar, a classic yoga flow that takes only 5 minutes. Light jump rope to 1 minute on. 30 seconds rest. Repeat 3 rounds. Full body stretching, great for opening the chest and trimming belly fat around the waistline. Remember this. No one sees what you're doing each morning, but your body knows. Your body feels it, and your body will thank you with a version of you that's lighter, stronger, and more alive. Small movements, big energy. Think of this habit as your way of saying, I deserve a morning that feels light, strong, and calm. Habit number 3, eat breakfast the right way. Don't skip it. Don't mess it up. We all grew up hearing different opinions about breakfast. Some say, skipping breakfast is bad for your stomach. Others say, skipping breakfast helps you lose weight faster. But after years of struggling with weight gain and loss, here's what I've learned. It's not about whether you eat breakfast or not. It's about what you eat. The wrong breakfast equals easy fat gain. If your day starts with a glass of condensed milk with sugar, a white bread sandwich loaded with fatty cold cuts, or a quick breakfast cup of bubble tea, then you're not burning fat, you're storing it. Why? Because refined sugar spikes your insulin, which tells your body to store fat fast. White carbs lack fiber and digest quickly, leading to hunger and cravings soon after. High-calorie drinks with zero nutrition don't keep you full, but still encourage fat buildup. So what does a proper fat-burning breakfast look like? I am not going to tell you to count grams of protein or track every calorie. That only adds stress. Instead, just remember one simple formula. Fiber, protein, water. These are the 3 things your breakfast should focus on. Here are some simple fat-burning breakfast ideas. 1. Overnight oats with chia seeds, banana slices, and a few blueberries packed with fiber to keep you full longer. 2. Boiled eggs plus cucumber plus slice of dark rye bread, high in protein to support fat burning. 3. Green smoothie with spinach, banana, ginger, lemon, and flax seeds, great for detox and boosting metabolism. 4. Miso soup or bone broth with veggies, easy to digest, light on the stomach, perfect if you're not into heavy breakfasts. Quick tip for busy mornings. If you don't have time to prepare breakfast, make it the night before. Drink a smoothie instead of sitting down to eat. Easy to carry, quick to consume. Grab a small handful of nuts plus a banana. It's still better than skipping entirely. The key is this. Don't starve yourself in the morning. A little story. There was a time I skipped breakfast thinking, fasting will help me lose fat. But by lunchtime, I'd overeat. I felt tired, moody, and worse. My lower belly started storing more fat. When I switched to a light, balanced breakfast, some oats, fruit, and a boiled egg, I didn't feel ravenous at noon. I ate less, felt more alert, and noticed my mood became more stable. I realized a good breakfast doesn't just help you burn fat. It helps you stay calm, focused, and kinder to yourself. Pair your breakfast with mindfulness. Try this one morning. Don't use your phone while eating. Sit down. Look at your food. Take a deep breath before the first bite. You'll notice you eat slower, gives better digestion. You taste flavors more clearly, gives feel soother. You feel gratitude gives, which lifts your mood throughout the day. This is also a gentle way to stop emotional snacking and reconnect with your body instead of fighting it. So, to sum up habit number 3, don't skip breakfast. Eat the right types of food. Prioritize fiber, protein, and water. Eat slowly and with awareness. Just try eating breakfast the right way for 7 days straight, and you'll feel a real difference. Not just in your weight, but in your energy and your spirit. Habit number 4. Avoid your phone and negative news. Right after waking up, let me ask you something. What's the first thing you do in the morning? If your answer is something like, check my phone, read messages, scroll through Facebook, check emails, read the news, you're not alone. I used to do the same, and I didn't realize it at the time, but this tiny habit was actually slowing down my weight loss. Why does negative news in the morning slow down fast? When you first wake up, your brain is in what's called an alpha state, highly receptive, emotionally sensitive. So if you read bad news, see someone flaunting their perfect body, and suddenly feel insecure, notice a flood of unfinished tasks, or get caught in online drama, your brain reacts by releasing cortisol, the stress hormone, triggering mental stress before you've even left the bed, and disrupting digestion and metabolism, because your body thinks you're under threat. And that leads to cravings and emotional snacking, feeling tired and irritable throughout the day, struggling to maintain healthy habits. In other words, every morning you start with negative input is like feeding your mind toxic energy before your first meal. And a stressed mind holds on to fat. It's your body's survival response. You could be eating well and moving gently, but if your thoughts are filled with stress, your progress will stay stuck. One small habit changed my mornings completely. I decided to not touch my phone for the first 30 minutes of the day. Instead, I drink water, do light movement, enjoy a calm breakfast, and jot down a few notes in a small notebook. What I'm grateful for, or what I hope for today. Just 1 week into this routine, I noticed less craving for sugar, a calmer state of mind, and most importantly, a sense of self-control. Instead of being dragged around by my phone, not ready to ditch your phone. Try this instead. 1. Switch to airplane mode before bed. 2. Use a regular alarm clock instead of your phone. 3. If you must open it, only use calming apps, like soft music, a mindful podcast, or a gentle yoga video. You don't have to give it up completely. You just need to be intentional with what your mind consumes first thing in the morning. Less stress equals less fat. Science backs it up. People who live with chronic stress produce more cortisol gives, which leads to belly fat, water retention, and slower metabolism. But when you protect your peace in the morning, your body enters a healing mode. Fat burning becomes easier, digestion improves, and your energy flows more steadily through the day. A phrase I tell myself every morning. Today, I control my morning, not the outside world. You may not control your deadlines, your job, or other people's words, but you can always control your first 30 minutes. So, to sum up habit number 4, avoid negative news for the first 30 minutes of your day. Limit social media, especially while trying to lose weight. Create a quiet mental space each morning where you lead your emotions. Write down one thing you're grateful for, one thing you hope for, or a kind message to yourself. Habit number 5, deep breathing and setting intentions for the day. Have you ever been breathing without even realizing it? Maybe all morning you've been breathing from your chest, short, fast, and rushed, like you're already chasing time. I used to do that, too, until I learned how to breathe with awareness. But what does breathing have to do with weight loss? It might sound surprising, but when you breathe deeply and properly, you actually help your body burn fat more effectively. Here's why. Deep breathing reduces cortisol, the stress hormone that causes belly fat. It increases oxygen flow to your muscles and organs, boosts your metabolism. It calms your nervous system, helps you manage cravings during the day. And most of all, it helps you take charge of your mind. Instead of being swept up in anxiety and haste, a 2-minute morning ritual, I call it. 2 minutes of breath, 1 minute of intention. It's a small, simple habit, but it's changed the way I face every single day. How to do it. 1. Find a quiet place, by a window, on your sofa, or a cozy corner you love. 2. Sit upright, eyes gently closed. 3. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds, letting your belly rise. 4. Hold that breath for 4 seconds. 5. Slowly exhale through your mouth for 6 to 8 seconds, letting your belly fall. 6. Repeat this 5 times. Then, take 1 minute to think of one thing you're grateful for and one thing you hope for today. Something gentle, like, I want to eat mindfully today, or I want to feel more peaceful. Why do intentions matter? Because every action begins with a thought. If you start your day with a positive, clear intention, it's like planting a seed, and throughout the day, your actions naturally begin to follow it. You no longer eat on autopilot. You no longer beat yourself up for not being skinny yet. Instead, you act like someone who is caring for themselves with kindness. A little story. One morning, I took a breath and quietly said to myself, I give myself permission to go slow, ... As long as I don't give up. That simple line helped me walk past a pizza later that night and choose a salad with warm tea instead. Not out of guilt, not from pressure, but simply because I made a promise to myself that morning. So, to sum up habit number 5, spend 2 minutes every morning breathing deeply. Take 1 minute to set a quiet intention or express gratitude. Don't aim for perfection. Just be honest with your inner feeling. This helps, not just with fat loss, but with self-love, too. Before we end, let's reflect on this beautiful morning journey. 5 simple habits. 5 gentle ways to love your body. Again, let's recap what you've just heard. 1. Drink water to kickstart your body. 2. Move gently to awaken your metabolism. 3. Eat a mindful breakfast to avoid storing fat. 4. Avoid negative input to keep your mind clear and calm. 5. Breathe deeply and set intentions to walk into your day with clarity. You don't have to change everything in one day. You only need to begin with one small thing. Tomorrow morning, if this video touched something inside you, hit that subscribe button to follow Simple Fat Melt. I have so much more to share with you. And don't forget to comment below. Which one of these habits will you try starting tomorrow? Together, gently, and consistently, we'll melt fat, melt stress, and melt into the best version of ourselves. No pressure, no rush, just a little more wellness each morning.